episode.
It's gonna be our names here.
Right in there somewhere.
Somewhere in there, and then all of a sudden, cow!
I don't know if I don't know what to do this week. I may bring it up. I may bring it to go out to.
Hey, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you know what?
What?
Cow
downs, yes.
Cow downs.
We're having a spaz attack.
It's Bubba Ray Dudley from ECW.
I know. Which you can watch on the network for $9.99.
Exactly. 47 more episodes on
Yes, now it's getting to the time where I used to watch it more.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
yeah.
I feel like nostalgia, huh?
Yeah, but I want hardcore wrestling to come back every time.
Nope.
Let's get started with 10 guys.
10 guys.
Count them.
1,
10.
2, 3, 4. Okay, continue.
5, 4, 7.
Exactly. Those 10 guys
Can save TNA.
can save TNA. And nothing can save T-flipping A.
Nope.
Exactly.
We'll go number 10. Number 10. The one, the only.
Why is that not number 1?
CM Punk. He should be number 1.
Whoever come up with that is stupid.
Well, maybe because they got other people in here who's in TNA, thinking they, or since they're already there, they can help save the product.
Nope.
Number 9. We just talked about him a while ago.
He fought another guy named Eddie. His name is Eddie Edwards. Because apparently Davey Richards ain't going to save nothing.
Number 8. Samoa Joe.
He's been there that long. Ain't nothing changed. It ain't gonna. Because they won't give him the reins on nothing.
Won't.
Number 7, I assume, is Ratchet.
Look it up.
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Same thing. Racket ricocheted.
Number 6.
I don't
Loki.
He's already there. He's been there before. Nothing happened.
That would great. That number 5.
Number 5
would gain ratings.
Number 1 would get ratings, and guess what? With the fact that he's got stock still in WWE, that would be interesting.
Now number 5 brought number 10 with him. That would really be interesting.
Amen.
Okay, who's number 5?
Shane McMahon.
Here comes the money. Here we go.
Yeah, because Dixie be like, yes, here comes the money. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
My daddy's tired of spending
yes.
the money. My daddy is so tired of spending the money.
Yeah, I know he is. But that's just throwing this whole
I'm telling you,
bottomless pit here.
like Panda Energy's doing great, TNA, killing us.
Nice write-off for your taxes.
Yeah.
Number 4, AJ Styles, who makes more money in the independents than he did with TNA.
Yeah.
So.
He ain't coming back, people.
No.
And if he did, it wouldn't help any, because guess what?
Number 3.
It's not going to help. Austin Aries, already there. He's been champion. It didn't help. Because you know what? Nobody being champion helps. Because they're champion for like 3 months and they're like, never mind.
Number 2.
Long term, people. Bobby Roode.
The vanilla chocolate champion.
It pays to be rude. Grow your hair back out.
And you
Please.
number 1, and now I got an extra to add. You go ahead and do number 1 too.
Please grow your hair back out. Please.
He can't. It's getting bald. It looks worse when you grow your hair. It looks patchy. Keep it close. Cut
Well, don't
short.
let it be patchy. Get some Rogaine or something. Jeez.
He can afford it. You know how much that stuff costs? He works for TNA.
Go to New Japan. You can afford it then.
He can. If that's
Number 1, been there, hadn't done a doggone thing, was
Still there.
under a group with daggum Hogan and Bischoff, didn't help. He's been in a friggin' team with Samuel Shaw. He's been in a team with James Storm.
Now he's bad now.
Guess what? Gunner is his name, and Gunner ain't gonna do a doggone thing to help.
Now, I have what will help. Live, ladies and gentlemen. No more taping. Go live.
It's true.
If you have to do a show every other week, do it live.
What?
Live 1 week, the next week you promote the crap out of the next show.
That's true.
And then the following week you have another live show.
You have
make people
next
wait.
week you can have
Make people wait 2 weeks to see your product. Make it so good that why is this not on next week? Why have I got to wait another week? But each team
See,
give us
they
stuff
could
away.
pull in, since they got Josh Matthews, they got Jeremy Warrush, they could use the 2 of them to do like a review show every other week to say this is what happened last week.
On their internet. Don't do TV. See, that saves you money.
That's true. This is what happened last week. This is what's going to happen this coming up week. Tell everybody to get your remote and turn the TV on.
Yes.
Ours, their favorite thing is DVRs, because we know everything else on TV on Wednesday is more important than what we have.
Yeah. Up next,
8.
wrestling champions.
Yes.
They were champions, and they left the company to go to the other company. This is nothing to do with TNA here.
Number 8.
I think it's all ECW, WCW, and the WWE.
No one would leave as a champion and anywhere else to go to TNA.
Nope, that's all it is. TNA is not part of this section.
Number
here.
8, Ming, as the WCW Hardcore Champion, left to go to the WWE. He won the Hardcore title at the Sin pay-per-view in January 2001.
2001.
2001. Apparently, his contract was up because 1 week after he won the belt, he was in the 2001 Royal Rumble and back in WWE's Haku.
Sad.
From what I had read about this, was that his contract was up and he was on a day-to-day handshake basis and wasn't making that much money. So he said, "I'll see y'all later."
Please take the title. Take the title.
Right.
And he took it. He went on out of the business. Left the title.
Yeah.
Piece of crap. Number 7, Alundra Blaze as WWE Women's Champion
Stupid.
to WCW. We all saw it. You can see it for $9.99 on the
You
network
can.
as she took the garbage can, took the title, and dropped the ladies' title in the
Stupid.
trash.
That was the worst mistake of her life.
It wasn't
Number
a-
6, Mike Awesome as the ECW champion went to WCW. Stupid. Mike
That's
Awesome,
the first time.
Mike Awesome was the ECW World Champion when he shockingly appeared on Nitro on April the 10th, 2000. This was at the time when WCW, WWE, and ECW were all competing against each other. So it was a huge shock to see an active ECW champion on Nitro. Apparently,
And they even mentioned it. They said it. Tony Schiavone even said that he is the ECW champion.
exactly.
He didn't have the belt with him, but they still
Said
said
apparently
he was
Awesome was sick of ECW not paying him what he was owed, so he jumped to WCW without telling anybody.
But that was the first time in history that ever happened and ever will happen.
It's true.
When you are a champion of one organization, you go back to the one you came from, you get beat by a WWE guy on an EC show, and you're a WCW wrestler.
Yep.
Never happened again.
And ECW wrestling was the or WCW guy was the champ.
Right.
Went to ECW to lose the belt, lost it to Taz, who was a WWE guy, then Taz lost it to Tommy Dreamer. Ridiculous.
I know, when you just strip him.
Exactly.
But they made history. That was probably Paul Heyman's right there. To get all three of these people, I mean, all together.
All three groups in one.
You had a WWE guy and a WCW guy on
WWE
your,
and WCW
on your
never did
program.
that. They could never do that.
No.
ECW could.
Number 5, Shane Douglas as NWA champion to ECW. Well, that's a
He was
yeah
already
and a
kind
no.
of there, but it was Eastern Championship Wrestling, and
And
that
he
was
won the
champ.
NWA title, and he threw it down
He did.
and proclaimed the new title,
August
the
27th,
ECW Championship.
1994. He didn't want to be NWA champion. He
He
rattled
didn't,
off
nope.
the names of some famous NWA champions like Luthez, Jack Briscoe, Dory Funk, Terry Funk, Flair, Rhodes, and others. He told them to kiss his booty.
Kiss it!
Toss down the title as if it was a piece of garbage.
They can go to hell.
That's
as he
right.
said.
Number
Hey, what's the
4.
target,
Jeff Jarrett was the Intercontinental Champion of WWE, and he went to WCW. Jarrett got signed by
But
WWE.
he made a
Big mistake there. didn't
Heyday.
he? Big mistake, though.
Big mistake, yes.
Jeff Jarrett got signed by the WWE in his mid-20s in 1993 and was pushed as a mid-card performer for about 4 years. His
J-E.
double F,
J-A.
double R,
E.
double T. Promos were memorable, although he wasn't able to break through as a top guy. He worked for WCW for 1 year and returned back to WWE in October of '97. His return saw him back in the mid-card scene. That's where he was in mid-card scene in WCW.
I know.
So, hey, what up?
I know.
That's where he was for the next 2 years as he held the Intercontinental title in 1999. He was feuding with Chyna over the IC title leading up to No Mercy 1999 pay-per-view that October. With his contract expiring one day before No Mercy,
Yep.
Jarrett held up the WWE for a one-night payday of $300,000.
That's $300,000 for one job.
One job.
He had to do the job.
That's how much he got paid just to drop the belt to Chyna. The next night, Jarrett returned to WCW thanks to his buddy Vince Russo joining them as the head of creative team. He was in WCW until their final days on the final Nitro. He said, J-E-F-F, J-A-R-R-E-T, you fired.
Yes.
He gone. Number 3.
Chris Benoit as WCW champion to the WWE. He was been crapped on. They smelled, they knew he was fixing to jump ship, and they said, we'll give you the title. We'll make you the top dog here. And he said, I'll take it, but I'm still leaving.
There you go.
He won the title, and he was out the door into the WWE, along with Eddie, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko.
And Shane Douglas is supposed to go with him. But he was
supposed
too
to.
scared he was going to become Dean Douglas again. Sad, ain't it?
It is
Number
sad.
2, Ric Flair is the NWA/WCW champion. This was like the biggest one ever to the WWE.
Yes.
Ric Flair is arguably the greatest champion in pro wrestling in the past 40 years. He's got more major title reigns than anybody until John Cena takes it. And he was the face of WCW for a very long time. Things fell apart for him in spring of '91 when Jim Herd wanted him to take a pay cut. Flair didn't want to do it, so he signed with WWE in August of '91. The most interesting thing about Flair's signing was he was the NWA World Heavyweight Champion at the time. He had to pay a deposit on the title like all champions had to do, and he wouldn't give them back the belt unless they paid him the $25,000 that he put down.
$25,000.
Just to hold a belt. He claims that they never paid it to him. When Flair debuted in WWE on September the 9th, 1981, he was introduced as the real world champion.
But up until then, Bobby the Brain Heenan carried the belt around with him,
That's true.
and that was a major buzz because everybody knew who this title belonged to.
Yep.
And all he kept saying is the real world's champion is coming to the WWF.
They had to digitize the title because of legal issues, but everybody really knew what he was holding.
No, that was later.
Exactly. I'm just reading what it
Yeah, I
said.
know, that was later though.
It was later.
And you could tell he had him put out the tag belts. He had a different belt altogether when they digitized it.
Really?
Yes, it was not this belt. This belt didn't return back to WCW.
No.
It was a different title altogether.
You see how they made a little tiny WCW title when they got a new champion? It was so tiny.
Oh yeah.
It's crappy looking. But they it was a huge coup for WWE to get the world champion from the rival promotion. It was a great fit for Flair at the start. 4 months later, Flair was in the Rumble for the vacant WWE championship. He won it. Flair called it the greatest moment of his life. The Flair situation was unprecedented and likely that we'll never see that situation like that ever again. And you won't.
With a tear in my eye. This is the greatest day of my life.
That's right. And number 1.
Number 1, Bret Hart as WWE champion to WCW. Of course, we know it's all a big work. And Vince cannot take that. No, you're not taking my title away to another organization and show everybody that you're my champion. And we had the Montreal Screwjob.
It's true.
Bret was going to go. Vince said, no, you're not taking my title. It didn't happen, but it was there. And that's it for those. Now up next, we're going to start with 30 ECW stars.
Top 30 ECW stars. We're
Top
going to go from
30s.
30 to 21. Number 30, Stevie Richards.
Number 29, Balls Mahoney.
Number 28, Who Wants Some Head? Al Snow.
Number 27, Steve Corino.
Ring of Honor commentator. Number 26, Chris Candido.
Number 25, Justin Credible.
Yes. Number 24, I think he works at Target too. Anyway, number 24, Spike Dudley.
Number 23, Lance Storm.
Number 22, Tanaka. That's where I'm taking it.
And number 21, Eddie Guerrero.
And in the weeks to come, we'll go all the way to number 1.
Oh, yes.
Now we're going to talk about the 10 best Survivor Series
Excuse
teams
me.
ever, which can be seen on the WWE Network for only $9.
Number 10, Team Bischoff with Chris Jericho, Christian, Randy Orton, Scott Steiner, and Mark Henry at SummerSlam. Survivor
SummerSlam.
Series.
There are 2 S's, SummerSlam. That's true.
2003.
Number 9, also Survivor Series 2003. The opponents of Team Bischoff was Team Austin, Shawn Michaels, RVD, Booker T, and the Dudley Boys.
Number 8 was Eddie Guerrero, John Cena, Big Show, and RVD.
Interesting. Number 7, the Hulkamaniacs. Hulk Hogan, Jake Roberts, and Demolition. Survivor Series of 1989.
Number 6, Team SmackDown, Batista, JBL, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, and Rey Booyaka Mysterio.
The only one left out of them are Randy Orton.
2005.
Only one left is Randy Orton. That's
That
it.
is true.
Number 5 is Team Shield, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Cesaro, and Jack Swagger. Survivor Series 2013.
Number 4, The Warriors, the Ultimate Warrior. Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich,
The modern
and
day
the
Warrior.
Legion of Doom.
Because he was the modern day Warrior.
1990 Survivor Series.
See, that was a big cue for them. Ultimate Warrior, Modern Day Warrior, and the Road Warriors.
Yes.
Why did they call them all that? But okay. The Alliance on number 3 is Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Booker T, RVD, and Shane McMahon. Survivor Series 2001. That's where it all went downhill for them.
Number 2, Team DX. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, CM Punk, and the Hardy Boys. Survivor Series 2006.
Sean got rid of Mike Knox very quickly.
Yes, he
They
did.
got rid of the entire team. None of them lost.
None of them lost.
The whole team got destroyed on the other side. Number 1 was Team WWF, who fought the Alliance team, Survivor Series of 2001. It was The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, Jericho, and Big Show, a who's who of WWE big names.
2001. Wow, 13 years ago.
That is crazy.
And now we're getting Team Authority versus Team Cena.
Exactly. So now
we'll be back with part 4, where we'll do our wrestling news of the week. That's a pretty good week. Because if you didn't watch SmackDown, you need to watch SmackDown because they had the greatest triple threat Intercontinental match on SmackDown in a long, long time. These 3 guys tore the roof off.
Yes, we're going to call that the match of the week.
Oh,
so
definitely.
Find out who the 3 guys were when we come back. So go ahead and click on over there. You look at it, see it, see it. Click play. Click play. Part 4.
That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Right here at Top Road Rally. On YouTube. Gotta share the wealth.
See you later.
Not later, in a few minutes.
In a few seconds.
A few seconds.
If you hurry up and click
Come
play.
on, click it.
Hurry.
Click.
What
4.
are you doing?
Click.
What's taking you so long?
Click.
Click on it.
Come on.
Why are you still looking at
Click.
us?
Click.
Why are you still playing this video? Move on to the next
When
video.
this thing spins, click. Click.
Go over there. Watch it. Love it. Get out of here.
Don't be rude to him. Don't get out of here. Just go over and watch. Thank you.
Go over there.
Thank you for watching every part
That's right.
of every episode of our little bitty show here.
That's right.
Go watch it, though. Get over it. Go.
The little show that could.
Move it!
We are the little show that could.
Like the little train.
Like Thomas the
We
Train.
think we can. We think we can. We think you
We're
can.
going.
We think
We're going
we
to the
can.
hill. We're going to the hill. Go to the hill.
That's where we turn. We're turning. We think we can. We
Oh,
think
we're
we
turning now.
can. Yeah, we usually spin. I don't know if we're going to spin this way or this way.
I don't know what we're
I
doing.
don't know either.
Just
Just go. Just go. We could be up there. I don't know. We could be up there.
You
Down
never
the road,
know.
whatever, yeah.
It'd be insane. See, he's even going. So go!
I'm going to part 4.
Get out of here! He's going to the future!